There are bad policies and then there are evil policies. The current government has many bad policies, but I can only think of a few evil policies. Evil policies are so morally repugnant that criminal charges should probably be applied to those behind them. And where criminal charges cannot be applied now, laws should be written up to ensure they can be, should such things happen again. Evil policies are the kind of policies that we would like to think only happen in third world countries governed by self-serving regimes. But now, these policies are happening here. I provide 3 examples of policies that I would consider morally heinous enough to be worth calling evil. First, we have corruption. The specific policy is the deregulation of the fisheries industry. This policy in of itself is not evil. What is evil is the fact that it owes its existence to blatant corruption. Shane Jones and New Zealand First received a lot of money from the fisheries industry. Then they got the fisheries portfolio and began deregulating the industry. This kind of brazen corruption is evil. Shane Jones should be rotting in a dungeon somewhere. It is a disgusting form of politics. We scoff at the corruption of many third world countries, and rightly so. So can someone explain to me how we are any better? This is just comical. But it is evil. Big money influence blatantly buying politicians is massively evil. It must never be normalised. The left should be campaigning on bold anti-corruption policy. The next example is even worse. The government's homeless policy. Kicking people out of emergency housing and presiding over a major increase in homelessness. Again, in of itself this policy is not evil, it is bad, but it does not cross the line into the territory of evil. What makes it evil is the government rhetoric that surrounds it. They have repeatedly made a point of bragging about how fewer people are in emergency housing, while ignoring the fact that fewer people are in emergency housing because more people are homeless. That is a disgusting, evil lie. Condemning New Zealanders to suffer, and then presenting the facts in such a dishonest way that you brag about it as an achievement. Pure evil. This reveals that these people are totally amoral. They have absolute power and absolutely no values. They believe in nothing. Finally, we come to the third example. Electoral reform. The government changed the voting rules to stop people from registering to vote during the voting period of an election. This is predicted to disenfranchise up to 100,000 voters. They did this because it is well known that these votes generally benefit the left. This is a truly disgusting action. Attacking democracy itself to increase their own chances of keeping power. Making New Zealand less democratic for their own political benefit. That is a hideous precedent. That is a dangerous precedent. The right to vote is not a privilege, it is a right. A constitution should prevent the government from attacking democracy for their own gain in this disgusting, self-serving, amoral manner. If they try to violate the constitution, they should all be tossed in prison and a snap election held. It is that simple. This is a disgusting, evil policy. They claimed it was to achieve a quicker election result. This was a lie. It was later found the policy would not lead to a quicker election result. It was just a shameless attempt at rigging the next election by disenfranchising left-wing voters en masse. The current government has crossed not one, not two, but 3 red lines. They are not simply bad, they are evil. They have no values, they believe in nothing. They are ruining our country, they are dragging us towards the status of a third world backwater. They do not care about New Zealand or New Zealanders. They care about power. They care about making the rich elites happy. Vote them out next year. Do not reward their disgusting behaviour with your vote.